The following is a presentation of TFNN. It is now time for the Tiger Technician Hour with your host, Basil Chapman.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien. We appreciate you growling and prowling out here with us. Basil's up in beautiful Newton, Massachusetts, doing a master trader. Right now, we have the Dow Industrials up 34, Nasdaq's up 9, S&Ps are up 2.5. We have gold up 14, silver's up 54 cents, platinum's up 15. Bonds are down 23. King dollar 80.06. She is building cause, folks, to basically break topside. Euro 129.59. And the number out here today, folks, is all about Apple and Amazon. Let's go right over to Apple right away. So Apple basically coming out with numbers after the close out here today. Right now, we're trading at 614. Now, the market's always talking, walking, and squawking. So Apple hasn't, let's put it this way. On a daily basis, Apple's saying, to me, it wants to go to 583. Intraday, just yet, hasn't said a thing. Hasn't said a thing. What has happened with Apple is this. Each and every time you're coming down to those lows intraday, which is 613, it's saying, you know what, I don't want to hang here. So this is going to get really, it's like, okay, is Apple going to be flat at the close? What are we going to have? Well, your benchmark goes like this. Your benchmark, how we commit to $611 on the downside is the number. Last time we got down there in a 10-minute did 1.5 million versus upside at that 631. So that's Apple. Amazon. We take a look at Amazon first on the daily. This is what you have on the daily. On the daily, Amazon is set up to basically at least get into the gap at 214. Right now we're 227. That's the first part. The second part is a larger gap, and that larger gap is down there, and it's a monster too, man. That's at 193. That's daily. Now, intraday, let's do the same deal. What you have with intraday, now, Amazon is saying even intraday it wants to go lower, and this is what it is. You had three separate legs down. If we go back 3 days ago, you had a leg down, got you to 231. You did a counter trend bounce, no volume. You had a leg down yesterday morning, got you to 230. Went sideways this morning, had another leg down, got us to the 226 area. So right now, Amazon is basically turning around saying, hey, guess what? It wants to go south. Now, let's go over and take a look at good old King Dollar. Because King Dollar, folks, okay, is the number, the macro number in a huge way. King Dollar wanting to go topside, we'll take them all south. King Dollar right now, we are at, let's see, wait, DXZ, that currency up here. Okay, so, this is a nice setup. Let's put it this way. This is a nice setup for the dollar to go higher. This is what it is. We're at 80.07 right now. We got down to 79.75 this morning. Rejected, lower price, had lighter volume. We were coming against 21,000 contracts. We've done 9,500. And she's hanging right under the swing point, the swing high of the 10th of October. That swing high there, folks, is 80.31. So I suspect we're going to make a charge for that. That wants to get up into the 82 area. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Well, I know what's going on in your world. Let's go to the world of some of the high-volume stocks in a low-volume market. We had Bank of America up 3 cents. You had Facebook down 27. Microsoft's up 4. We got Procter & Gamble up 250. Best Buy. Best Buy is done, folks. This is going to be the last holiday season you're going to see in Best Buy. Bad scene. Those stores, way too much rent. That's the bottom. When you break it down, folks, it's just huge rents like that. You don't need them anymore. Crocs, Crocs is getting croaked. That's down 320 right now, trading out at $12.99. Cliffs Natural Resources, that also is down 9%. That's down 349 at 39.20. So BBY, let's go over to BBY first. And, this is, when we talk about, this is like a replay of Circuit City, and things always change. Okay, so, and what Best Buy did do, folks, also is that they cut Huge amount of expenses on the top line, but guess what? It's all senior management, and you do that, they're struggling and bad scene. Bottom line is that what you're doing out here this morning is that you're breaking another swing point. We'll see whether it gets the juice or not. You get 9 million shares on a week. Oh, he's going to get it easy because it's well, not really. No, we'll see. I put this on a monthly, and what you're going to see, I'll bring this back 10 years. I guess I got to bring it back 15 years. Okay, so what you have is that she's going to make her way down to, we're at 1536. She wants to make her way down to the $13 to $9 area. Right now, it is accelerating down, and it's accelerating down with monster volume. The last time that we were down there was in 2000. In 2000, folks, you had 148 million shares traded down there. Well, guess what? It barreled down 2 months ago with 290 million shares. Last month you did 108 million shares. You know, this is just this is just how business models have changed. That's what it comes down to. Shopping models have changed. All of the above. What has also happened, I think, with Best Buy is this. You get a picture, you know, the appliance market in general, okay? The appliance market in general had changed dramatically if we go back, you know, 15 years to like 10 years ago. And it hasn't changed that much in the last 5 years. And they're about, you know, basically what are the TVs, what are the appliances? And bottom line, you need something new in order to generate more sales. Let's go to Andy in Boulder, Colorado. Hey, Andy, what's going on?
Not much, Tom. How are you doing today?
Doing great, man. How's beautiful Boulder? Nice?
Snowy and white today.
Snowy and white? Oh, isn't that cool? Perfect, man.
It's nice. Hey, the Pulte came out and Ryland came out with good numbers, yet they're taking it in the shorts. Is it just because of sell on the news situation, or what's going on?
Let's take a look at it. You get Ryland. Well, Ryland's up. Ryland's up 53 cents. So I expect they'll get a pullback, but it's not down right now. What made you think it was down?
Oh, I don't know. I was looking at Toll Brothers too. It just seems like all of them are kind of in the negative territory, just basing upon the ITB.
I believe, and this is what's important to understand, I believe the ITB is not the home builders. It's the home construction index. Now, this is where this gets interesting, folks, and this is where it's always important to understand what's inside what you're trading. Yeah, see? It's not. Okay, so the ITB, okay, has Home Depot, MDC, NRV, which is, you know, 918. You gotta separate. Okay, here, let me give you the breakdown here, right? This is what it is. Out of the ITB, you do have 64% home builders. But then you get 12% building material, 10% retail, 3% distribution, 3% chemicals, 2.4% textiles. You get the gist here?
Okay.
No, do you?
Yeah, I see Lennar, Pulte, D.R. Horton, Toll Brothers.
No, the gist, Andy, is that if you think the ITB is home builders and you're correlating those just with a Ryland or Toll Brothers, don't do it. It's only 64%. Okay, and I can see what you're looking at. You know, so that's the correlation. Now, in general, I would say that whole sector is going to go higher, a lot higher. Okay, but they have to get a pullback, man. You know, so tell me what you're trying to do with the ITB.
Well, I'm just trying to add to my position. I probably got into it in the 16s or so, 15s or 16s, and just wanting to add and just waiting for that pullback. And understand that we have a full moon coming on Monday, so yeah, just kind of licking my chops. That's all. Okay,
so this is a tough one. The reason it's a tough one is this. Like, see, if you're into it, my take is that the only sector, folks, that won't pull back is housing. Now, housing's going to pull back because the extraordinary run topside has been great. The place that you're in the ITB is probably where it's going to pull back to, so you got to be careful. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's almost, I'd almost take some bread up here. I don't know what's going to end up pulling the housing back, okay? I think it's just going to be that there's going to be such a deep retracement in the marketplace itself that it will drag it down. But it's very, you know, we know markets just don't go one way. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, definitely. And I just figured out my cost basis is $15.89.
Yeah.
So not too bad, but
no, it's not.
I hate to lose that 30% profit though too, you know.
So you know what you can do here, man? What I would do is this: I would take at least 30% off the table if you're going to be into this deal for a long period of time. Do you know what I mean? You want to buy retracements.
Okay.
Because the way that it's set up, and you're just going to need some patience here, man. The way that it's set up is that either that or take it all off the table, man, and just sit there and wait for it to get back to 1668 again. Yeah, that's another way. Because what happens, folks, let me tell you, I am a housing bill beyond belief. I got 8 million horns coming out of my head. But I know well enough in the market, you just don't go, up forever. There's going to be a pullback, man. And you want to buy every pullback. There's no doubt about it. But there's no sense, just as you said, giving back that kind of bread. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. All right, Tom, really appreciate it.
Okay, man. Have a great one. Have a safe one.
Thanks, you too.
And, folks, if you do have an interest, we opened a fund. It's the Tiger Real Estate Opportunity Investment Fund. If you happen to be an accredited investor, come over to our website at TFNN. Well, even if you're not an accredited investor, you can read the white paper for sure, which is under breaking news. You read that white paper. It'll give you an idea of what we're doing, what's happening in Florida. It will also give you an idea of, no matter where you are in the country, what you may want to put together if there's opportunity where you're sitting in the country. You can also hit the banner for the Tiger Real Estate Opportunity Fund. I'm going to be doing 4 presentations. So if you happen to be, I'm going to be in, let's see, where am I going to be? I'm going to be in Boston, November 1st. I'm going to be in Orlando on November 7th. I'm going to be in San Jose, California on November 15th. And I'm going to be in Denver, Colorado on November 17th. So if you want to check out what we're doing, you can give us an email at tigerfund@tfnn.com. Let's go to Dudley in Orlando. Hey, Dudley, what's going on?
Yes, good morning, Tom.
How you doing, man?
Outstanding.
That's a beautiful thing.
Tom, I'm into Cirrus, S-I-R-I, radio.
Yep.
And I was wondering how that stock might look to you.
I like how it looks. I mean, it's a 288. Can it pull back to, 250 again? Yeah, it can. But it's on a, let me pull this back a little bit longer. On a long-term basis, this is in a large ABC structure on the way up. So your A point is 61 cents. Your B, so it's $1.80. I see it. Just finished. Okay, so this is what this did, folks. Sirius Satellite, Siri, S-I-R-I. It was an ABC structure up to $3. Well, guess what? It's amazing. This one here just hit $2.97. Now when you finish an ABC structure on the way up or the way down, Dudley, you do something other than continue in the same way. You just hang there for a second with us, all right?
You bet.
This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We're going to be coming right back. We have the Dow up 29, NASDAQ up 9, S&P's up 3.5. We're going to be right back.
You've always taken the long view when it comes to investing, but what if there's an opportunity right under your nose? What if you could be more responsive to market trends to seek to boost your portfolio performance right now while seeking to reduce your overall risk? At Direction Funds, we connect investors with alternative strategies that seek to maximize their returns. Smart investors deserve smart alternatives. Find yours at directionfunds.com. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risk charges, and expenses of Direction Funds carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction Funds. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact the Direction Funds at 800-851-0511. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. Investing in index funds may be more volatile than investing in broadly diversified funds. Distributed by Rafferty Capital Markets, LLC.
with the launch of Tiger TV. TFNN has brought our programming to the next level. With Tiger TV, you can gain access to each host's charts and computer screens as they host their daily stock program. Whether it's Tom O'Brien, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Ken Shreve, David White, Larry Pesavento, Victor Jones, or Daryl Martin, you can catch all of our technicians hosting their programs live and archived on Tiger TV for your viewing pleasure 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you haven't checked out Tiger TV, then visit TFNN.com and see what you're missing.
Millionaires are made every day. The fact is, living your dreams is possible. Someone, somewhere is going to get rich. My recommendation is, let that be you. Each day, someone is making the decision to better themselves and creating a plan to fulfill their financial dreams. Let that be you. The key to turning dreams into reality is to take massive action. Let that be you. I'm Steve Rhodes, co-host of the Money Master Show with Tom O'Brien, seen daily at TFNN, and I can help you with your journey to great wealth. I'll show you how to create the ultimate financial edge, a set of tools, insights, and strategies that are part of my daily newsletter service, Mastering Probability. You'll have direct access to me by phone, email, and my private library of trading and investing secrets for 30 days with an unconditional money-back guarantee. I'll take your trading to the next level. Click on my name, Steve Rhodes, on the homepage at TFNN.com and turn your dreams into reality. Mastering Probability, folks. Let that be you.
What type of investor are you? Conservative, moderate, or aggressive? No matter your investor personality, your overall portfolio should reflect your financial goals, time horizon, and your risk tolerance. Help ensure your portfolio is appropriately invested with an asset allocation plan from Morgan Stanley Wealth Management. Simply picking the right stocks is not enough. Research has shown that choosing the right proportions of stocks, bonds, and cash is essential to the success of your long-term investments. Morgan Stanley believes a carefully selected portfolio can lower volatility and increase investment return potential. Find out about what an asset allocation and a Morgan Stanley Wealth Management financial advisor can do for you. Call Angela O'Brien, First Vice President and Financial Planner of the Clearwater, Florida branch at 727-441-6108 today to discuss your personal financial needs. Asset allocation does not assure a profit or protect against loss in declining financial markets. Investments and services are offered through Morgan Stanley Wealth Management, LLC. Member SIPC.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den, but wondered, what exactly is it? The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of your favorite TFNN shows, plus see all the charts as they happen live during those shows, and have access to all those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days. It will greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. This segment is brought to you by BackTech Environmental. For more information, just click the BackTech banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. We have the Dow right now up 20, Nasdaq up 7, S&Ps are up $1.50, and bottom line, folks, is that this market just can't hold price. We're talking with Dudley from Orlando. We're talking about Sirius XM, SIRI. So what you just had here, Dudley, is that it just finished an ABC structure on the way up. When you do that, you know, it's going to build cause, go sideways, pull back, do all of the above, you know, for a bit, you know. But so tell me what you're trying to do with it here. It's a good-looking chart. That's the bottom line. Oh, I guess we lost him.
261. I would like to add to it, and because I believe in this guy Malone, who has taken a position with it, big position.
Yeah. Well, no, 261 is a beautiful place to add, because the stock itself. What you have is this, folks, okay? This has been, you know, basically an accumulation for quite a while, meaning years. You know, I can go back 6 years, actually. And you know, the way it's trading right now, it's like, okay, you know, this thing wants to get into 372. You know, we'll see if it got enough flack. If it got some juice into 372, you can get 650 on it, man. You know, so it is there. The buy on this is the 251, and where I'm going with that, Dudley, is that was, let's see, on the daily, that's the 8th of August. It pulls back in there at lighter volume and be all over it. Because folks, this is done exactly what it should do. You do an ABC structure up, took the B point out, took it out with volume, has the juice, and then it calms down a little. Where the confirmation comes in, which is really sweet, is it backs down. It backs down with lighter volume and then be all over it, man, because it just means that it's building cause to get into that 362 to 582 to $6 to $9. So,
Tom, are you familiar with Mr. Malone, who's taken a position? I think he's with Liberty Mutual.
Liberty Media. Yeah, no, I am. I am. He's brilliant right now. No doubt. Absolutely, man. Right. And what happened here? I mean, this was a battle. You know, the guy that actually brought that back, Malone's going to fire, was Commerson. Okay, Commerson is one of the smartest guys in this business. Okay, he ran CBS. They just don't get along, but that's okay because, you know, he doesn't really need him anymore either. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you know, it was Commerson that brought him back. Now, what did happen is that Malone was smart enough. So what happened is this, folks. Commerson came in, and you know, Sirius XM was dead. They were going broke. So he had to go to Malone to get money to stay in business. And that's how this whole thing got done. So he got the money off Malone to stay in business. Malone was smart enough that, you know, he's going to take it. And there's no doubt. What I expect you're going to see, this is the, fundamentally, folks, okay, their business is still not that great, okay? It's great in the context that if you have XM, Sirius XM, everyone loves it, okay? What I think Malone will end up doing is this. This is where their expense comes in. The satellites that they use have to be, basically, you need new ones almost every 10 years. That is billions of dollars. I think they're going to move from that model, and which they can, and just move to an internet model. It makes no sense that you have a satellite model. You don't have to. And I suspect that's what Malone's going to do. And if they can do that successfully, oh, forget it, man, because that's going to be a huge deal. Because it just absolutely kills their expenses. Because that's the biggest part of their expenses, is the Motorola satellites.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. Cooking, brother.
Well, I appreciate it, Tom. Have a good day.
Always a pleasure, man. Have a great one. Have a safe one. Let's go to Dave in Lakeland. Hey, Dave, what's going on?
Hey, good morning, Tom. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing great, man. You having a good day?
I'm having an awesome day. Awesome day.
It's a beautiful thing, man.
Got a question for you about lumber liquidators.
Lumber liquidators. Let's take a look at it, folks. This thing is already gone to the moon. The low is $14. The high is $58. Okay, go ahead.
Well, no, I'm just curious. Actually, my son works there. He just started, been there about a few months, and just called me and said, Dad, the stock went up $5 yesterday. And I started looking at it, and it has. It's up $40 this year, and I just, you know, in huge volume yesterday.
Oh, it's a powerhouse, man. Yeah, it's a powerhouse. Okay, so don't buy it just yet, but let me tell you something, folks. The real estate's not only back, but what's happening is that the cash flow that goes inside real estate is happening in a big way. And, a couple of years from now, people are going to look back and say, oh, my God, you know, this is just amazing. But the bottom line is that it's already back. And you can see it in just every one of these supply places. You can see it, you know, I'm seeing it everywhere, okay, flat out. Now, this is a large ABC up, and I believe, let's see, 33. I think it just finished what it has to do. 24, 34, 40. And if you're looking to buy it, I just wait for a pullback. And, you know, these things don't want to pull back. Yeah. You stay right there. We're going to come right back, okay? This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. And bottom line, folks, this market can't hold price. We get the Dow down 8 right now. NASDAQ is up 2. S&P's off $1.50. You stay right there. We'll come right back.
If you're an investor looking for a great weekly investment newsletter, then now is the perfect time to try out Ken Shreve's Ultimate Growth Stocks. Every Tuesday, Ken breaks down multiple sectors in his weekly newsletter, Ultimate Growth Stocks, with a full in-depth report including specific trading recommendations within his model portfolio, charts, sector analysis, upcoming economic data, along with intra-week trading updates on newsletter positions whenever the market dictates. Right now, you can receive a full month, that's 30 days, to evaluate Ken's newsletter free of charge to see if it fits your trading plan. At less than $75 per month, Ken provides you with his expert trading advice that can pay for itself in no time. Take advantage of this great offer by signing up for a 30-day free trial to Ken Shreve's Ultimate Growth Stocks today. Don't let this offer pass you by. Visit the front page of TFNN.com and sign up now. You've heard Tom O'Brien on the air, and you've seen him on Tiger TV, as well as being featured as a regular CNBC guest and contributor, and now you can have access to his expert trading advice each morning through his daily trading newsletter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, gives traders, investors, and money managers a thorough strategy for trading stocks, options, and indices every market day. Market Insights comes out each market day before 9:30 a.m. and provides traders with Tom's daily commentary, opinion, and specific trade recommendations on the markets. Using advanced Fibonacci methods, volume indicators, Gartley patterns, candlestick charting, gaps, and market timing, Market Insights will give you specific trade recommendations including entry, stop, and exit prices. The summer is over and traders are back. Get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. In quiet markets, investors search for new trading opportunities. We'd like to introduce you to a new product that provides opportunities even in flat markets. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a new and innovative Chicago-based exchange registered with the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their trading platform. Nadex never charges a fee to use their platform, which even includes real-time charts and full customization capability. Nadex's unique short-term binary options allow traders and investors to capitalize on strategies even when the underlying markets are quiet. Nadex's innovation has allowed them to come up with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com, or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors. TFNN and Great Panther Silver have teamed up for another exciting silver giveaway. The Great Panther Silver Halloween giveaway will be taking place at the end of October, and for 3 full days we'll be giving away silver coins and bars every hour from 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. to one lucky winner randomly chosen. There's no purchase necessary. For more information and to fill out your registration form today, simply visit the front page of TFNN.com, where you'll find all the details. October 29th, 30th, and 31st, we'll choose one lucky winner that will receive a silver coin or bar courtesy of Great Panther Silver. Winners will be announced live on the air each hour for 3 full days. Don't miss out on this great opportunity to win free silver from TFNN and Great Panther Silver. Register today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com, and for more information on Great Panther Silver, you can click on their banner on the front page of TFNN.com, or check them out on the NYSE Amex, symbol GPL, or on the Toronto Stock Exchange, symbol GPR.
This segment is brought to you by Harmony Gold. For more information, just click the Harmony Gold banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. 877-927-6648. Right now, you get the Dow up 2, Nasdaq's up 3, S&P's are flat, gold's up 13. We get bonds down 12, and King Dollar, folks, is just sitting underneath that swing point. Let me tell you, King Dollar wants to move, and the longer you sit under that swing point, the more movement you're going to see topside. We're talking with Dave from Lakeland. We're talking about lumber liquidators, and no doubt, this baby has a larger ABC up. If you're looking to buy this thing, let's see where we. This is just like the home builders; they refuse to pull back, but let me tell you, they will. So you go nonstop. This has gone nonstop since September. Unbelievable. $13 to $54. You talk about printing money, right? Unbelievable.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I know. This is a tough one, man. I mean, I'd let this you're at 54, man. $44. I wouldn't touch this thing until somewhere around 44. That's going to take a while, but it'll pull back. It's way, it's done everything it should do. Let's put it that way. That's what it's done.
Right.
So just take your time, man.
All right, Tom. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Have a great one, man. Have a safe one. And, price-wise out here, folks, so I want to talk about something that is this is not a technical issue, folks, but this is just how markets move. So picture something. when you get a downdraft like we've got, meaning that we've come down very fast, 3 or 4 days, and you absolutely have no fear, that's a problem, folks, in the marketplace. And what the problem is that you know, the market, you know, all the market is, picture is that all of us collectively, it's our energy. That's all the world is, too, okay? Market-wise, though, you better wrap your head around that. So what ends up happening is this. The market, if there is not fear that comes in the marketplace, and that the first leg, any leg, that you get some fast selling, well, the market doesn't clear. It doesn't clear and it won't bounce. And we haven't got that. That's problematic for all you bulls out here, okay? For the bears, what it is that when you understand those cycles, when they come in, you can basically keep selling and selling and selling and keep your stops tight. The reason being is that there'll be a bounce. It'll be a dramatic bounce, okay? But we're not even close to it, you know? Now, after the close out here today, there's going to be some real action. Right now, you know, when I started the program, Apple wasn't talking, walking, or squawking. Well, guess what? We're going to see it any second, and this is what it is. When I started, remember, it's the price point there is 611.70. Well, it's going to go for it. Now, what Apple is doing right now is this. It's hanging at 612.48. How we come into that downdraft on a 10-minute is going to basically say it all. When we get into that, if that blows that away with price spread, get out of the way. Get out of the way, because we haven't had a large seller in Apple yet. It's down $4, but a large seller hasn't been there. Now, in the NDX 100, in the actual future NQ, what I'm going to show you here, in the future market, we have had a seller. And this seller came in furious. And in fact, if I take this back, what you're going to see, first I'm going to just put it on 2 days so you can see a little clearer if you're watching Tiger TV. And what it is this. Someone just blasted them from 26.58 down to 26.48. And, you know, that was 7,100 contracts. Well, what we're doing, the low that was established yesterday, folks, was 26.46. Now, we're going to go after that. Now, that number there is going to be easy to take out because it's only 8,000 contracts. You take that out with 8,000 contracts, get out of the way. Because Amazon has already talked, walked, and squawked. Amazon wants lower price. You know, Amazon, you know, bottom line, you know, has done also everything that it should do. The Amazon is just a pullback and a bull market move. That's all Amazon is. And those differentiations, you really want to wrap your head around. If the housing stocks, you're looking to go long, folks. The housing stocks are the one. And don't buy them right now, but they're going to pull back. And it's going to be the market that pulls them back. You can set up, and they're going to be good pullbacks, by the way. And then what you're going to have, the housing stocks right now are like gold stocks in 2004. What you have is this. You have accelerations on the way up. You're taking B points out with volume. You're going to have a high volume high, and you're going to probably get a 50% pullback. And that's just how markets like to go. And what ends up happening in a bull market, folks, we're all geniuses. That's what ends up happening. Always remember that. Get rid of the King Kong complex. 877-927-6648. Let's take a look at some of the large caps out here. Yes, she is. Okay, so we have Marvell down 45. You got Caterpillar off 27 cents. Boeing's down $1.45. Big Blue's up 5 cents. International Paper's down $1.27. We have Procter & Gamble up 2.18. Let's see. Intel up 6 cents. I want to go over to Intel. So, I know what we'll look at. Okay, so watch this. NDX. So this is also a huge heads up that we're not only in a markdown period, but they're not going to allow people out of the marketplace. And this is what it is. FFIV down $10. This is F5 Networks. Okay. Just insane, okay? This is a monster ABC down, folks. This is an equity that had nice acceleration up. You're down from $140, but guess what? This is an ABC down. The A point on this is 138. The B point is 88. So you're talking $50. Your C point is $1.11, so you're talking $61. Breaking the B point today, gonna blow it apart, big time. You take a look at, this is a big one, Citrix, CTXX. Now, this one here, what's interesting about this, I believe this might be a large Apple supplier. This is down 322. And this has been down since, so you got 85. Look at this. We get a high volume low. Yeah. So this is shooting for 50 bucks. You're down, right now you're down $3. You're trading out at 60.87. But you know what? That's going to go make a run for $50. There's between holding price, numbers after the close out here today, it's all of the above. Well, okay, let's see what Apple's done, because Apple's going after it right now. So we're talking about that 611 price point, and this is just crazy. Okay, so we get 611.70. We're at 611.50. First leg, oh, this is going to be dangerous. Okay, so the first leg did 519,000. Now, that's not enough. We're dealing with 1.5 million. So that's the number. It's 1.5 million. We're right at the price point right now, 111.70. So this is what you have. The 10-minute is just starting right now. It's going to start on this baby, so we'll see whether we get it or not. If you get it, what that is, that's a larger ABC structure on the way down. Go inside the NDX 100 for a second, because the NDX 100, folks, is going to rule the market. It could rule the market today, but after the close, it's absolutely going to rule the market. Akamai. Akamai's got some juice on the upside. Win's got some big juice on the upside. Now, check this out. This was a huge deal last night because, Win's up $7 right now at 119. What juice behind it? Las Vegas Sands, that also went with Win. Las Vegas Sands is coming out. Did they come out today or after the close? Let's see. They're coming out after the close. The thing that's impressive about the gambling stocks right now is that when you look at Win, what you have, folks, is that the revenues were down in Macau, China. Down, okay? But guess what? They were down 4% there. They were up 17% in Las Vegas. That's a big number, folks. And that says a huge amount. That says people are spending money again. That's the real bottom line. I believe, and I believe that's the first time I've ever seen the correlation that Vegas was up more than Macau, China. Because Macau, China, that's where they were making all their bread, period. We go over to the oil market, CLZ2. Oil, folks, continues on that ABC structure on the way down. We had already taken out the B point, took it out with volume, all of the above. Right now she's just building more cars for the way down to get into this $81 level. Now, what's going to be really cool with oil is this. It's possible that oil is a much larger ABC structure on the way down, because once she gets down to that bottom, the $75 area has held really nice with oil, folks. If she gets down into that area, stops, right? It's like the dollar's doing now. The dollar's stopping right before the highs. If oil stops right below the lows, guess what? We got basically 69 bucks on the agenda in the oil market. And, you talk about putting bread in everyone's pockets. Well, that'd be a very fast way to put bread in everyone's pockets. We go back to Apple for a second, and you can see this Apple right now. So she got down to 610.38, 610.83, rejected lower price, had lighter volume. Now, when that happens, what you look for is this: the counter trend bounce on this. If she can't get any juice going on the counter trend bounce, meaning acceleration on the way up, guess what? You're building cause for the way down. And this is why. The first time that we came down yesterday morning, we did it with 512,000. Today we did it with 519. Okay? It's going to need a lot more than that. Then you do the correlation about how you go against it. Okay? How we're going up. And if she can't get juice right here, right now, what you're going to see, you'll see the next leg will be a lot heavier than the first leg. Because that's, as soon as folks see that, okay, there's no buys, you push up, the larger players in the market are going to say, okay, man, I got to get out. There's going to be some big decisions made here, folks, before the numbers come out on Apple, because what you have is that, well, let's go look at more than likely Fidelity. Yeah, Fidelity owns the most of everything. So inside the context of large funds, right? You get Fidelity, they get 4.7, they get 44 million shares. Vanguard is 40 million, State Street 35. They're all funds. But you can imagine when you are waiting for earnings or something like that, especially when you're talking a $600 stock, you are either going to make a lot of money or lose a lot of money. So it's a big number. Let's get a Mike in Raleigh, North Carolina. Hey, Mike, what's going on?
Hey, Tom, how are you, sir?
I'm doing great, man. You having a good day out there?
Having a great day. It's beautiful here in North Carolina. Leaves are turning.
Perfect.
Going to be about 80 degrees. So yeah.
Oh great. Man, that's beautiful.
Yeah. So precision cast parts, PCP. What do you think of that one?
Let's take a look. Metal components and products. Okay. So they do business to the gas turbine industry, aerospace industry. The lows 150, the highs 179. It looks like did they come out with numbers here? Are they coming out? Let's see. Considering they miss revenues, but they come out with numbers and the market's liking it, that's for sure. So net sales was $1.9 billion. Imagine bringing $1.9 billion to your bottom line. Oh my God, that's amazing. Okay, so let's see here. So what are you looking to do here?
Well, I was looking at it just from a technical standpoint as a potential short.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. No, absolutely, man. It is a short.
I'm thinking, and today looks like the day to do it.
Yeah, it is, because you can't get out of the way. Let's see what we got. And this is a beautiful thing when this happens. Okay. Yeah, it is, man. Okay, so check this out. Okay, so there's no one shot the stock either. It's 0.8%. Okay, so what you'd love to do, okay, I just put this on a 10-minute. Okay, so, oh man, it'd be so sweet if this could just go touch the 160. Well, you know what? I mean, this can go test the 168.97, but that's only $1 away. You know, that would be I just put this up in a 10-minute. So you see the spike. It had the spike, the 171. Now watch this, folks. I was talking about this yesterday. When you come up, you know, and this is a classic. Okay, let me pull this back. Put it in a 4-year weekly first. Okay, so she has the downdraft October of 2011. Let me put this on a monthly for a second. She has the downdraft. Yeah, this is a shot, man. This is huge distribution at highs, folks. And it's been in distribution since June of 2011. This is a nice setup, man.
And it looks like a nice disciplined, predictable pattern, too. Which is another nice thing about it. Like, once it starts to roll, and it already has, looking at it, it's not going back to its all-time high there.
Well, it's so sweet, too. They just come out with their numbers. And the numbers didn't go, but guess what? They pushed the stock up. That's always a good situation, because what happens here, Mike, is that give it absolutely nothing. If you do, there's no reason you have to give it over the highs of today. I wouldn't even go. See, the highs of the stock is 179, but you don't have to give it over the highs of today, period. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. Cooking, brother.
Where do you see it going to, roughly?
This can trade into 117.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where I'm going with that, see, when you bring this across, okay, see how well, actually, the 142 is going to be the first place that holds it. And that's, see that, I got this on a monthly. So January of 2008. See the highs, how it came down first?
Yeah, I'm on the road.
Oh, okay, sorry. So what happens on a monthly basis when this got tanked, the 142 is the first one, but that's still $25, man.
Awesome.
Cooking, brother.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Have a safe one. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We're going to have, let's see, where are we? We got, oh, no, that's a beautiful thing. I'm still on. The Dow's down 19. NASDAQ up 1.5. We got the S&P's down 3.5.
Recently, Basil Chapman has had some outstanding trades in his newsletter, The Opening Call. Each morning by 9 a.m., Basil uploads his newsletter to the TFNN servers so that his subscribers can access his expert trading advice. Basil gives his take on the direction of key indices and updates any active trades that his subscribers are currently in. Just recently, Basil's subscribers closed out a short position in Chipotle Mexican Grill, CMG, for more than an $86 profit per share, over a 20% gain in just one position. If you'd like to check out Basil Chapman's newsletter, The Opening Call, Then visit the front page of TFNN.com and click Trading Newsletters. There you'll find Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, where you can request a free sample copy. Also, don't miss Basil's program, The Tiger Technicians Hour, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern on TFNN.
In just December of last year, the price of gold was down over 10%. In today's highly volatile gold market, you need someone in your corner that understands the complex relationships that exist within the price of gold, as well as within a variety of gold equities. Whether it's the South African gold miners and knowing how the Rand-dollar relationship will affect their bottom line, or understanding how John Paulson's $5 billion trade in the GLD can move the market, Tom O'Brien gives you the direction you need to become a better trader each week in his newsletter, The Gold Report. With over 20 individual equities covered and almost another 20 on the potential watch list each week, in addition to covering the XAU, HUI, GLD, and dollar, The Gold Report is a great source for any trader that is looking to be diversified in today's volatile gold market. For your 30-day free trial to Tom O'Brien's Gold Report, log on to TFNN.com today. Don't miss out on this great offer. Act now. David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
Let me tell you something, folks. I have people coming up to me saying, I just can't believe the amount of work that Steve does on his newsletter. And I says, I absolutely agree.
That is a recent clip from the Money Masters show that Tom and I do each day at TFNN. My newsletter service, Mastering Probability, is much, much more than a newsletter. Yes, it's outperformed the S&P 500 by 100% during the last 15 months. But more importantly, it's an extraordinary education, a roadmap for your success. And it's yours risk-free for the next 30 days. Just go to the homepage of TFNN.com and click on my name, Steve Rhodes, and then Mastering Probability, because everyone needs a success strategy. For most, it's a competitive edge, the will to win, the drive to overcome any obstacle. Whatever you call it, winners find a way. Find your way to Mastering Probability today, because your journey to extraordinary rewards is just one click away.
This segment is brought to you by TFNN. Test drive all the newsletters for free at TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. We have the Dow down 23, NASDAQ off 1.5. You get the S&Ps off 4, gold's up 12. You get copper down 2 pennies, oil's off 28. King dollar up 60 ticks, trading out that 80.07. And it's going to be all about Apple, folks. And right now, it's all about that $611.70. It's building cause right there. It's been down there twice. It doesn't have the juice to break that area. And let's just see. Yeah, but you see, this is what you have. It's wild, man. Okay, so you're building cause here, and you are building cause at this point. Let's see. So 6 minutes into it. Yeah, the same thing's going to happen. Okay, so you've come into it twice. You rejected it twice. Each time we've done the bounce, though, the volume's getting lighter. So that's how the aspect that you're building cause to go blow it away. You know, we'll find out whether it does get that juice. But that's going to be the number all day, too, folks. That's the number. Let's go to Roger in Mount Vernon, Washington. Hey, Roger, what's going on?
Hey, good morning, Tom.
How you doing, man?
Hey, pretty good.
Good.
A little cloudy up here, but not raining. So
that's all right. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, say I got a question on ISRG. I'm looking, well, I'm not going long on anything. Let me put it that way.
Okay.
So I'm looking to short this.
Okay, this is Intuitive Surgical, folks. It's trading at 541. Now, there's a 5.57% short position in it.
What does that mean exactly?
That means that every 5 shares out of 100 are short and they have to be bought back. So as soon as you start getting into, 5% is not bad, but once you get into 7%, I don't like to short anything with 7%, 10% short positions, because that puts unnatural buying power into the equity, period. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Because you have to buy them back to cover. I wouldn't short this either. The reason I wouldn't short this is a consolidation. What you had is this, folks. You came down hard in July. We went from a price point of 553, and you hit the bottom, and you hit it hard. You came down to that bottom at 464 million. Now, what negated that, and this is how you know you're in consolidation, is that this went up, when they come out with numbers, and it went up with a 1.6 million. Now, that will keep it in a consolidation. But when it backs down, yeah, you might get $5 or $10 out of it, but it's not worth it, man.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, I just thought it might go down and fill that gap.
Listen, this is what ends up happening. On a longer basis, the stock wants to go to $339. Big problems, okay?
Yeah.
On a shorter basis, and this is what the correlation is, folks, when you are that close to the sign of strength that it only had 5 days ago, you don't, if this is at the same place like 2 months from now, then it's going to be a beautiful shot right at these same levels.
So eventually it would be a good short.
Yes. Yes, it is. It absolutely is, man.
Would that go with the market if the market, takes
yeah. Yeah, it would. It would.
It would go with it.
The thing that you always want to wrap your head around, though, is that this is a stock that, just come out with numbers, had backed down slightly, nothing heavy, but right now it doesn't want to back off, man.
Yeah, well, it was confusing when you went back to the earnings. It shot down.
Yes.
Then it went lower.
Oh, yeah, no, I know. It was a cycle.
Then it went right back up again.
It was a cycle.
It was like, you better be real quick,
Yeah, no, let me tell you, there's easier stocks to trade than this. That's for sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Cooking, brother.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, man. Have a great one. Have a safe one. Let's go into Amazon, because Amazon, you get 1.4 million on Amazon. Yeah, this is going to get interesting. This today, folks, you're going to have some nice volatility right up to the close. It's going to be a close call on both Amazon and Apple, the way it's setting up right now. You stay right there, folks. For the next hour, it's going to be a replay of the Master Trader. The Money Masters. Then Darryl is coming up live, 12 to 1 to 2. David White, 2 to 3. Ken Shreve, 3 to 4. And then Steve and I are going to be back 4 to 6 tonight. Have a great one, folks. Have a safe one. Thanks so much for growling and prowling with us out here.